everyone, welcome back to Homegrown Passion. I'm Katy and it's Saturday morning and I'm getting a little bit of a late start, but I've got a really big job waiting for me in the greenhouse today. We had our first hard frost last night and I think it might be it for my outdoor plants. I'm really hoping a few of them survive through the night because of the greenhouse and the heat coming off the greenhouse to give them enough protection. So we'll see that in a minute as we head back there. You know, it feels really kind of strange not being up at 5 a.m. for the farmer's market on Saturday morning. You know, when you do it every Saturday all summer long, it just becomes part of your rhythm. But it was so nice this morning to make my tea and just take a moment to breathe. But no rest for too long. It's today's cleanup day. The cucumbers, tomatoes, and eggplant in the Bato buckets, they've all run their course, and I really had a good harvest off of them all. But it's time to clean everything out and clean the area and get ready for the winter planting. It's always a little bit bittersweet, ending one season, but then you know you're going to start another one. So now let's go over and see how my flowers did and see if anybody survived the frost. Well, this is really surprising. My snapdragons, my bee balm, and some of my other filler plants, they look beautiful. But the ones that are next to the greenhouse, they took the frost hit really bad, which I'm very surprised. So my zinnias are just about gone, and my dahlias, they're not looking too happy. There's a few here and there, but I guess the heat from the greenhouse jumped over them and went to this bed. Wow, the sunshine is getting super bright. My high tunnel is all closed up, so I know it's going to be heating up really quick. So come on, let's go over and open it up. So I rolled up the sides last night in anticipation of the frost, and wow, I can feel the heat coming out, so I better roll them down a bit. As I was walking back to open up the back door of the high tunnel, I looked at the strawberries and went, uh-oh, I think I need to harvest these guys before I do any major cleanup in the greenhouse. So I think that's going to be my first job for today. I'm still so amazed with these strawberry plants. That little bit of tweak I did with the nutrient formula, and it's almost November, end of October, and I'm getting the best crop I have ever had. These strawberries are bigger than I've ever produced, and they are so sweet and juicy. I come in here whenever I'm hungry, and I eat like 5 or 6 of them in one time. So I had a couple comments on my strawberry video, hope you guys watched it, about how I store my strawberries. Well, I like to freeze them. So after I harvest these guys, I'll take them up to the kitchen. I'll show you what I do.
Boy, that was a quick 8.6 pounds of strawberries.
So the first thing I need to do is change. So I need to put on a long sleeve t-shirt because whenever I pull cucumber plants, they make me so itchy. There's something on the leaves that just is terrible. So I have to change. So I'm going to go grab that, and then we'll start pulling out the Bato bucket plants, which are the cucumbers and the eggplants, and then we'll pull the rest of the tomato stalks. And once everything's cleared out, I'm going to clean up the area and get it ready for the winter planting. So let's get to it. Well, here's the project I need to tackle today. Getting the rest of the tomato stems out, take off all existing eggplants, and then pull the plants. Because eggplants are notorious for attracting aphids, whiteflies, and I've had enough of them in the greenhouse here, so they're ready to go. The farm market's over. And the same with my cucumbers. They're on their last legs. I kept them going to the end of the market. You can see some brown leaves in there. So I need to pull all these guys also. And there's some good cucumbers, so I'm going to wrap them because they will last up to 3 weeks in the refrigerator. And I'll eat them up before I get cucumbered out. That happens a couple times. So there's a nice little one down there. So those are the best. So this is what I'm going to tackle today, guys. So I'm going to start by harvesting the eggplants. And I see whiteflies. I'm even going to pick these little tiny ones. Got a bin to put them in. See, they're not too small. Now this little guy, not worth saving. Oh yeah, here's some nice sized ones. Saw a recipe online for eggplant French fries. So I think I'm gonna try that tonight. If it turns out good, I'll put a recipe up on Bradwood Farm recipes for you. Okay, I'll get those from the other side. And these guys have thick little stems on them. Okay, well, I'm going to keep harvesting and then I'll move on to the cucumbers. Well, that was a pretty nice haul for the eggplants. Let's see how many cucumbers I'm able to pick. Oh, this one's perfect. You know how you tell a good cucumber if it's still got the ribs? That means it's nice and tasty, crunchy, and sweet. Yeah, there's quite a few on here. I have to get the ladder to get some of the upper ones since I can't reach. And I'm also going to pick even the small ones that are funky. They still taste good. And I see some whiteflies and aphids have gravitated over here. So good thing I'm getting all this stuff cleaned out today. So you can see this one's a little overdone. Has a little bit of ribs in it, but it's still going to be good. Get that one with the ladder in a bit. Yeah. Maybe I'll make a cucumber salad. Wow, there's way more on here than I anticipated. More and more. Got to make sure you look both ways and around the leaves because you sometimes can miss them. It's a nice big one over here. Like I said, I don't have to be careful with the plants anymore since I'm going to be pulling them. Oh, get this little guy here too. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can reach this guy and pull him down. Oh yeah. Saves me from getting the ladder. So used to being cautious with the plants because you want to keep them producing for as long as possible, not hurt them. Now this guy is really overdone. He's going to go out to the chickens. They love to peck at the cucumbers. Oh, there's one down here. Let's see. Well, I think that's about it. So I'll go ahead and get these shrink wrapped and get them in the cooler and then start pulling everything. It's a jungle. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the eggplants out, and I'm just going to start hacking up the plants and the branches and start throwing them in my garbage can here so I can haul them out, cut them off the Bato lines. It's easier if I cut them up into pieces, especially when I go to dump the tank. Whoops, doesn't get caught in the tailgate. You know what else I need to do? Is turn off the water. Oh no, I can't. I got peppers on this line. Never mind. The cucumbers I can. God, these guys are really thick. I haven't grown eggplant in years. I forgot how thick the stalks are. This one broke off the other day. Oh, look it. I forgot one. And another one. Good, I'll have to keep these. Oh, it looks like I'm going to get it all into one garbage can. One load out for these guys. That's good. And when I planted these, I only put one per Bato bucket, and that seemed to work out really well for them. Whiteflies flying around. Whiteflies everywhere. Good to get these guys out into the tank and away from the greenhouse. There, that one's pretty tough. My clippers there. Okay, one part done, 2 more parts to go. Okay, time for the cucumbers. I'm gonna start back here and work my way towards the fan, and I need the ladder because I do have to get up on top, and I'm just gonna start hacking them away. I usually cut them off the bottom of the Bato buckets first and then just chop them and throw them into the garbage can, and then go back and get the tops. And the cucumbers do have 2 in each Bato bucket. And this is where it gets itchy, so I gotta make sure my sleeves are all the way down. It's a jungle. Now these I don't have to cut up in small pieces like I do the more stemmy, woody type plants, because they do fall right out of the tank, no problem. Don't get hung up on the tailgate. Oh, look at that. Cucumber. I had the plants in this bucket I'm cutting right now not do so well. The roots clogged up my discharge line and the water backed up and that bucket flooded for like a day. I didn't know it. And the plant did not like that. So I gotta make sure I keep these things clean. I have some ideas I'll show you in another video on how I'm going to be able to keep my discharge lines a lot cleaner. Some old yucky cucumbers. With the amount of foliage, I think I'm going to have to do at least 2 trips. Get these guys all pulled. Oh, here's a nice little one. Sitting there with my stash. can kind of say at the end of the market, I kind of got lazy and taking care of everything. But now I'm ready to start fresh and start production for the winter time. Oh, found another cucumber. Yay! Get him pulled off. Oh yeah, he's another good one. Maybe I'll make some refrigerator pickles out of them. That's always good. Yeah, it looks like I should get all the bottom half of the plants in the garbage can, and I'll come back and get the top half. So, yeah, this plant did not like being flooded. Wasn't happy. Oh, there's another big cucumber. A little spider on him. Yeah, add him to my stash. Yeah, it's really letting the sunshine in. Get rid of the wall of leaves. These guys. I'll put in here. Okay, let me go empty this out and come back and do the top half. That looks kind of funny how the cucumber plant's just kind of hanging out. So let's get these guys down. Let's see. Oh, you know what I should do before I forget? I should turn off the water. So when the timer comes on, there we go. Don't want to waste any nutrients. Yeah, I got dead jalapeno. I got to get out. I need thicker clippers to get them situated so I can reach. There we go. Sometimes for these high ones, it's a little bit easier just to let them fall to the ground and then come back and pick them up. This guy over here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to knock them all down and then come back, put them in the garbage can. Or let's see here. Get these guys out of the way. Pick up some of these leaves so I don't have so much to sweep up. I always feel like you're getting a workout when it's time to pull plants from the greenhouse. And then it's getting really warm with the sunshine. And another cucumber. I'm not going to worry about it. I got plenty. Move a little bit closer. Okay. These ones out of my face over here. This guy's overdone, so I'm not going to worry about keeping him either. Whoops. But I could give him to the chicatos. That's the chickens, the ladies. They like to eat the leftovers. So I may pull those out as I'm dumping it into the tank. Oops, I dropped my clippers. Okay, oops. Got a bobbin that fell off there. Cut him off. Let's see. These and move up and get the end of it and take it out to the tank. Okay, all down. Next, the tomato stems. So here's the last part of my pull for today. It's all the stems from the tomato plants, and like I said, I'm just going to start hacking them up and throwing them into the garbage can. So I just start one end and cut all the stalks in one area. Okay, got those ones all broke up, and then I do about a 3-foot section. And these guys have been turned off for a while. It's not a glamorous job, but it's one that needs to be done, and I don't mind doing it. Actually, I don't mind doing anything in the greenhouse. So this isn't as fun as pulling the tops off. Okay. I got this section done, and then just toss them in the garbage can. Always have to be mindful when I cut them out of the Bato buckets, I don't hit the irrigation lines. I've done that before in the past. And that's not good. couple Bato bobbins fell down. Save those. My sticky tags. Bunch of whiteflies on it. Okay. One piece is a little long. Bend them over. Tie my shoes so I don't fall on my face. That would be kind of funny. So garbage can's kind of full, so I'm going to go empty it, and I'm just going to keep going along the bend and then all the way up the other side and get these tomato stems out of here. Well, that's everything out of the greenhouse. Good job done this morning. I'm going to try to save the pepper plants I had for the farmer's market, so keep them going all winter, so I'm leaving them in. And all I have to do now is take out the Bato buckets, sweep and vacuum, and give my floor a good wash, and I'll be ready for next season. But that's going to be for another day, like tomorrow. I'm going to take advantage of the nice weather we're having right now and get my garlic planted. So I'm going to go outside and work out in the sunshine. So I want to show you all the stuff that I hauled out this morning from the 3 different areas. So hang on, let me get the tank. Take a look back in the bed. I ended up putting the stems from the tomatoes on top, so when I dump it, it doesn't get caught on the tailgate. So I'm going to go take it over to the compost pile. This tank has been a lifesaver for me. Well, that's it. Everything's been pulled. The Bato buckets are empty. The greenhouse feels kind of quiet right now. It's always a little sad seeing it this bare, but honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of the cycle. It's like a clean slate. You have a chance to plan, reset, and get excited about what's coming up next. Pretty soon, these same Bato buckets are going to be filled again. And who knows, I may be trying something new. That's the best part about growing. There's always the next season to look forward to. So thanks for hanging out with me today. And if you're new here, please subscribe and like this video. And please follow me along for more content like this. And like always, leave me any questions, comments, and suggestions down below. And we'll see you guys next video.